Most people living in Pennsylvania or on the east coast of the United States have encountered in the wild or even in their homes Haliomorphohalsis, better known as the brown marmorated stink bug and casually referred to as stink bugs. Most people who have encountered stink bugs also greatly dislike them, and they have good reason to. Brown marmorated stink bugs are an invasive species from Asia, first detected in the U.S. in Allentown, Pennsylvania in the 1990s. Also called yellow-brown stink bugs, they are a massive agricultural pest as well as a nuisance in homes and businesses. In 2010, they were responsible for $37 million worth of loss to apple crop productivity in the United States. That's a lot of economic damage from a pest who has only been in the United States since the 1990s. No one is exactly sure how brown marmorated stink bugs immigrated to the United States, but it is likely the journey from Asia involved international trade. Populations may spread easily via hitchhiking on shipping containers or vehicles. A single mating pair of adults or just a few eggs transported to the United States was likely enough to cause a serious invasion responsible for so much costly damage. How did stink bugs become so successful in the United States? First of all, they are phytophagous, meaning they feed on plant materials. To call these stink bugs picky eaters would be a flat-out lie, as they are known to attack more than 170 different plant species. That being said, the brown marmorated stink bug is a voracious eater and has found an abundance of food sources here in the United States, particularly and to our detriment, the crops we grow for food, such as sweet corn, peppers, tomatoes, peaches, and apples. The stink bug's more than healthy appetite, combined with no predators in this new environment, is arguably responsible for their extreme success. Another adaptation they have utilized in this new environment that is partially responsible for success is that they are known to overwinter in human-made structures such as homes and warehouses, which is why you may have seen a few in your home in the wintertime. They are also very reproductively successful, reproduction in large numbers. A single female can lay an average of 240 eggs per generation. All of these traits help to explain why Haliomorphohallis has become so successful, even more successful than our own native stink bugs. All of this being said, since the brown marmorated stink bug has quickly become such a significant and damaging pest, it has become increasingly important to figure out ways to manage the stink bug invasion. There are already quite a few methods being used in agriculture to attempt to manage these pests with varying efficiency. Conventionally, pesticides are often used, even though pesticides may not always be the greatest option. Some have attempted planting trap crops around the perimeter of crops that actually want to protect, also with varying efficiency. Haliomorphohalsis may be repelled by essential oils such as clove, lemongrass, and spearmint oils. But the problem with this is that even though these oils may be nearly 100% repellent, they volatilize quickly and cannot be used as a method of ongoing protection for crops. Another interesting method of management for these bugs is various methods of biological control. For example, introducing more native animals that eat the stink bugs such as birds and spiders. Also, there are species of wasps native to the area that stink bugs are native to, who are effective egg parasitoids of the stink bugs' eggs. Introducing these parasitic wasp species into the environment where control of stink bugs is necessary could prove to be effective, as the wasp deposits its eggs into the eggs of the stink bug, killing the stink bug eggs. Even though there are many ideas and methods for controlling stink bug populations, there isn't a single one that has done enough to halt the necessity of searching for a better method of control for these stink bugs, as stink bugs are still a huge agricultural concern causing massive amounts of monetary loss, hurting Americans whether they work on a farm or consume products from our farms. As Haliomorphohalsis continues to spread across the United States, more research needs to be done on how to effectively manage this increasingly ubiquitous and costly pest.